Ooh. What up guys, my name is Maycloud and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, what I like to do on this channel is make some beats, maybe show you guys a little bit about my life and what's going on. But today we're going to do something a little bit differently. I recently bought a plugin by Output called Portal. I believe it's still on sale right now as of this day. Right now I'm filming this, it is April 27th. By the time this video comes out, it'll be tomorrow, or no, next week. But yeah, so you can catch their sale on, I believe it's on sale for about $96 right now. It was $146 or $150. I'm not sponsored by Output in any way. I've been using this plugin for about a week now. So yeah, so these are gonna be my first impressions. I'll go ahead and give you guys a nice little walkthrough, and then we'll make a beat with it, and then we'll see what we can do. Let's get into it. So like I was saying, Portal is a granular synthesizer. So what a granular synthesizer is going to do is I can pretty much import, in this synthesizer, I can pretty much import any kind of sample, drums, keys, vocals into this synthesizer. And what it's going to do is it's going to take about, I believe it's about 5 milliseconds to 15 milliseconds of the soundbite and loop it. And what I'm going to do is it's what is called grains. Go ahead and show you guys a little bit of a walkthrough of Portal before we get right into making a beat with it. All right, so just a nice little brief walkthrough of the plugin. As you can see, this is the general UI that you're gonna see whenever you open up Portal for the first time. It's an X and Y, it uses an X and Y axis, right? Macro 1 and macro 2 for the X and Y. This you can just drag around and it'll change the variables over here. Or you can just, if you wanna stay on one axis. You also have the ability to reverse the sample, reverse the grains that I'm gonna be inputting in. So let me go ahead and get a sample and drag a sample into this so I can show you guys a little bit of what it sounds like. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag this onto my playlist. I'm gonna route it to the same channel that I have Portal on. So like I said earlier, what Portal is gonna do is it's gonna take the sample and it's gonna split it up into pieces about 1 to 50 milliseconds called grains. You can just adjust it. This is just the default template. You can play with it a little bit. It's really fun. It's really fun. You can really spark some really cool, interesting ideas for effects and whatnot. So let's go ahead and go through their presets. So as you can see, they have a start here, stretch and smear, pitch, drums, vocals, guitars, keys, delay, glitchy, bass, rhythmic, sound design, favorites, and then user presets. Favorites are the ones that I can actually star right here. You can see the nice little star. So that's really nice. That's really clean. Honestly, like, Output really kills it on their just general design of the UI. Like, again, +1 in my book. Like, you guys have been killing it. So let's go ahead and start here and see what we can change this sample into. Just kind of make something funky and weird. The great slowness. So this one has a little bit of tape delay and pitch. You can easily change the presets with the left and right arrow easily right here. Nice dry and wet knob or slider. Ability to reverse. Also, quick note, you can also see the input and output gain. You can control it by just dragging this. There we go. Double click to reset. You can also deep dive into the advanced controls of the synthesizer by clicking this little slider icon right here, which means advanced controls. And then you can kind of, dive into the presets and adjust them to like the way I want. You could also still control the X and Y controls from here, which is pretty sick. Ooh. All right, let's try another sample. It has effects built in. You can see the delay. So right now it's set to ping pong. You can hear it kind of bouncing around. They also have some reverb built into the system. Mods, mod 1 and mod 2 that you can drag and drop onto each variable. I don't want to do it right now, but you can. Because actually that sounds really fucking sick. So I also have a nice high pass, low pass. Dragging my own EQ, I could pretty much do everything from the synthesizer, which is really nice. They make everything really nice and easy. You can have the different effects. So you have bit reducer, chorus, distort, filter, phaser, reverb, delay that you can kind of play with, but you only have 2 effect slots. You can click here to go back to the X and Y controls. And then you also have your master outputs where you have a compressor, and you have your master high pass and low pass. So you can kind of see the compressor doing its magic right here. Just turn up a decibel. That sounds dope. See, I don't even need my EQ. I can just tweak it all from the synthesizer. All right, so now that I showed you guys a little bit about what Portal is, let's make a beat. See if we can find anything in Flex. Nice. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking around this long. My general impressions, A++, honestly. It's a really sick plugin. I think I'm definitely gonna be using this a lot in my production and this and that to really kind of get some interesting effects, textures and this and that to really kind of, you know, tuck away into my music. Really recommend it. You guys can check it out on Output's website. Again, not sponsored, this and that. Really been enjoying this plugin. I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'll play the final edit of this beat at the end of this video. You guys can check it out with some video games over top. Later.